سعيد.
Greetings! In the fifth episode of this training course, we will discuss smart government development. The question is, how to implement or develop smart governments? Whether they like it or not, governments all over the world will have to shift to the smart mode in the end.
كيف نطور الحكومة الذكية؟ شاءت أم أبت، كل حكومات العالم مهما كانت المستويات الاقتصادية عند هذه الحكومات مجبرة على أن تتحول إلى حكومات ذكية. أولا،
First, it has to motivate.
محفزة.
We need a strong government,
نحتاج إلى حكومة قوية
motivating and enabling to people in all aspects.
تنشط الغير لتقديم أفضل خدمة بمختلف المعايير وأكثر.
We need governments to auto-function, meaning enablers and providers to services we support and finance.
ينشطوا الغير ويقدموا أفضل خدمة في المعايير التي نتبعها ونتبعها.
A smart government is to be owned by local communities. How?
كيف يعني؟
Authorities need to shift from centralized to decentralized to become reporters to local administration, providing faster and more developed services to society.
لأنه يشعر الجمهور هنا بأنه الحكومات المحلية أو بالأحرى المحليات أو الإدارات المحلية أو اللامركزيات هذه تقدم خدمات أسرع وأكثر تطور وأكثر فهم من المجتمع من الحكومات المركزية. الحكومة تكون تنافسية.
Having a competitive government as well. There are two reasons to support that. First, competition in return for innovation. With competition, monopoly is eradicated, leading to providing better service.
ورقم اثنين،
Second, governments should choose quotations over service providing. In governments, there's space for service monopoly. We do not want that. Government services should always undergo competition instead. Fourth, a government has to have a message, a mission to be accomplished, which is to transform administration based on laws to an administration based on a vision and a message. 5. Management by Objectives, MBO. To measure performance is also crucial, meaning to finance performance and achievements. I believe that MBO on all ministries and departments leads to fascinating results. Results you can only imagine. However, it is important to implement MBO correctly, making it subject to comprehensive quality assurance. Quality and quantity criteria has to govern MBO as well.
إنه ضروري جدا إن نطبق الإدارة بالأهداف بطريقة سليمة، وأيضا إنه تكون المظلة إدارة الجودة الشاملة Total Quality Management، وأيضا يجب أن يكون بالموازنة العامة مقاييس للكم وللكيف. رقم 6.
Number 6. Customer-oriented governments. A customer to governments is the citizen. People have to be served. The private sector only cares about customers. So should governments to people. They ought to care for citizens, caring for their needs instead of caring for bureaucracy. Also, a government should be revenue-oriented, meaning to invest in projects. The era when governments relied on people's taxes is long gone. Governments manage spending and invest for revenue. Revenues are increased by mega projects, which generate revenues. And under the current traditional regulations, managers are rarely motivated to invest in budgets. For instance, if we identified a budget and then presented it to officials, they would irresponsibly spend it all. Therefore, smart governments should always be revenue-oriented.
إن إحنا نولد الإيرادات كحكومات ذكية، وأيضا يجب أن تكون الحكومة رقم
Number 8. An anticipation government, a prevention government instead of an intervention one. One to adopt strategic flexible planning, to end centralization and embrace contribution and team spirit. One that gives more power to local authorities, to be efficient when leaders decide to invest in the employees. A government should be directed to market. Number 10, a government should be directive to market and motivating to change. This can be accomplished by considering employees' requirements first, and second, a self-executive government. A government that takes decisions and accomplishes goals by itself. Goal-oriented governments with this kind of execution and decision-making do not consider public views and have no loyalty to citizens' needs. The government should enable market economy as well. Let the economy produce, sell, work, and say goodbye to privilege economy and to monopoly. Number 11. How can we achieve a businessman government cohesion spirit? To introduce the essence of private sector in the public sector is considered one of the most mature states in governments. To adopt a private sector mindset. First, necessity is the mother of invention. With this mindset, governments have become resilient and creative despite of repetitive crises. Environmental ones, health, financial, and economic crisis. Number 2 is having transformative leaders. Leaders with charisma, a vision, and a desire to change. Number 3, sustainability of leadership technique. We should not change leaders fast. Transformative administrative leaders, the charismatic ones, should be given more time so they can fulfill their message and their legacy. There has to be a vision or common views that join a group of people to transformative leaders. People in authority must be confident, must have trust. To have a trust triangle, leaders' self-confidence lies at the top of that triangle, then supported by others' confidence in a leader and vice versa. Receiving support from available foreign governments is also crucial. Examples of role model smart governments really exist. We can follow the examples of governments like Japan, India, Malaysia, and many others. Thank you so much. This is the end of our training course entitled Ways to Foster Creativity and Innovation in Smart Governments. Thank you so much. See you soon.